Heyo, we are back. What's up, everybody? My name is Gerard. This is my little brother Alex. The missing guy is JR, and this is the GAJ podcast. Oh yeah! Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It has been a long 2 weeks, and we appreciate you not ditching us. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And if you have not been with us before, thank you for checking us out. Either way, hopefully you like what we're doing and you'll consider liking the episode, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the notification bell so you know when our new episodes are out. And if this is your first time, we'd love
turn down the music
from you. Oh, let me do that. We'd love to hear from you. Yeah, let me turn that down a little bit. In the form of a comment, even if it's just a little wavy emoji, just so we know you're there and so we can kind of shout you out in the next episode. Anyway, we've been off for 2 weeks, taking care of some family business, but we are back and we are happy to be back.
hopefully with
What's that? Oh no! Oh no! You were about to say you jinxed
less
it.
technical difficulties. No, we just experienced it right there.
Yeah.
We have a plan B though.
Yeah. Don't talk about it anymore. It's like the no-hitters. Don't talk about it. But anyway, we have been off for 2 weeks. So for those of you out there, happy belated Valentine's Day. Hopefully you had a good one. Hopefully you got some good stuff, some good treats. And speaking of treats, I think it's time to talk about some treats. So let's get into our first segment. It's all about the food, and it's called Mom's Kare Kare. And we will lead off with Mom's contribution. Actually, I'm going to break this up a little bit because we've been off for 2 weeks. Mom's contribution. I don't know if she contributed anything last week. I can't find it. We'll go. She did contribute 2 things this week, so let me get her first one in here. This is a pretty good one. Let me get this up on screen here. If you are Catholic, you already know that we just had Ash Wednesday, and the day before Ash Wednesday is known as Fat Tuesday, aka Mardi Gras. And Mom went a little Mardi Gras for her meal. She had sandwich chips and papaya juice from Panera Bread. She had some grapes. Yeah, you can see my pointer. She had some grapes and a cutie orange thingy. And then she had I don't really know how you pronounce it, but I say Pachi, Poxy, I don't know, but this is actually a kind of traditional Fat Tuesday Mardi Gras thingy. I think it's like a donut slash. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. I meant to try one too, and I forgot. And then here in the little cup, she has a dark chocolate peanut butter cup. So that is what Mom gave us earlier this week. I was traveling last week, which is why we weren't able to record. But I did get back out to the OHIO, and you know what I had? That's right. At last, it's Skyline time. Got my... I went with the original order -1, just because I'm old and I can't eat as much anymore. But this is the traditional 3-way semi-inverted. For those of you that aren't in the know, semi-inverted means they put the spaghetti on the plate first like normal, but instead of putting the chili on next, they put half of the cheese and then pour the chili on top, and then put the rest of the cheese on top of the chili. What's great about that is you get half of the cheese melting between the spaghetti and the chili, and then you get that fresh shredded cheese on top, man, it's good. So you get a good cheese pull mixed with some not all the way melted cheese. Oh no, Alex is having issues again. We're gonna try and power through while he tries to get back on here. His food's ready to go. Just he's not. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're not having it lately with StreamYard, so we might try another solution next week. But along with my three-way, I did have a traditional cheese coney. I am a hot dog, chili, and cheese. I think I actually did get mustard this time. I don't do the onions. And then on both things, I sprinkle a little bit of hot sauce on there for a little zing. But yeah, I was pretty excited to have me some Skyline chili. I will link it in the description in case you want to check out what Skyline chili is. While we have Alex back, let's get his up on the screen. Let me take mine off.
Let's do a quick audio check. Can you hear what I'm saying?
I can hear what you're saying.
Fuck yeah, all right, let's go. It's been fucking 2 weeks, and I did do some fucking Filipino food because that's what I do, because I can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I have to look at my notes and be like, what the fuck did I eat? So this was a Saturday, I think last Saturday. I got some fucking pork adobo. I got some fucking chicken afritada. I got some ihi soup right there.
Oh, man, I love pork adobo.
Yeah, I go, if I'm going there and if I'm getting 2 dishes, I gotta go for 2 different types of meat, traditionally.
Yeah.
So I have to go pork, I have to go chicken. So chicken afritada is always going to be, if it's available. So pork adobo is always available. Chicken adobo is also always available. So there's always that to fall back on. So it's, do they throw in some afritada? Do they throw some calderetas or carne curry? That's where I have to make a decision. So I did go for the pork adobo.
Yeah.
Because I saw the chicken afritada. I was like, that's going to go in my belly. So I wanted 2 different types of meat. Throw in the rice. Throw in that ihi soup. Which they fucking loaded me up on that one. That's like full on.
They put some substance in that.
That's full on sinigang there. That's not ihi soup. That's full on sinigang.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care. Here's everything. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, fucking there you go.
Bonus, baby.
Yeah.
Bonus. Fucking
had a great time with that meal. Going on to a Sunday, given now that flag football season is over, and I'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah, for sure.
I do have time to go to the Filipino market where they have 2 for 1 as far as the breakfast, the silog goes. So the first thing I got, throw it up here. Hold on, what the fuck is this shit? Hold on. All right, so there was a little bit of miscommunication. As you can see, there are 2 different types of meat on there.
I was going to say, I see 2 things on there.
So you can see, if you go a little bit back, you can see the egg, because they give you egg.
Yep.
With the slug. So I did want chicken tocino, which they put on. And I said, okay, I want, for some reason she thought I said I want 2 chicken tocinos, because that buy one, get one free.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no, just one. And then and I just pointed to what it was. I had no idea what the fuck it was. She said it's called beef tapa, which I don't think it is. That's actually what it's called. So she's like, okay. And then she put it on top of the fucking tocino. She pretty much gave me 2 for 1 and 1 part. And then she goes, what do you want for the other one?
Nice.
I was like, holy shit. That's what you fucking scored right there.
Bonus day, baby.
So I got fucking protein out the butt right there.
Yeah.
And then for our next one, my buy one, get one free one, I'm going to be honest, dude, I have no idea what the fuck this is.
I see the egg and rice. I don't know what else is there. Oh,
it is, in my mind, it is, it seems like it's close to picadillo, because it's got that ground beef. I don't know what it is, but it is good. I've had it before. I've had people tell me that it was good. In a previous episode that we talked about how some guy told me he didn't know what it was, but he had previously he thought it was good, so he got it, and I got it too. And it's good. I think it's some version of picadillo or something similar to picadillo.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was my fucking Sunday, and that is all I ate on Sunday because he gave me so much fucking food.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. By the way, I'm probably going to go back this Sunday, just so you know.
Yeah. I think you're becoming a regular, so they're just hooking it up.
I've been a regular for a couple of years already.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think the first one was legitimate, like, she brain farted and said, whatever, just fucking take the food, dude.
Yeah.
So I was all good with that. Another thing I have outside the Filipino food, let me close this shit out. There's a Bears logo.
I like it.
So we did talk about in previous episodes where I did meet a female from Ohio State, from Dayton, Ohio.
Oh.
From where the fuck she was? Northmont.
Okay, yeah.
We talked about pizza, and then I connected with her on LinkedIn and gave her my phone number, and we started talking about stuff from back home. We started talking about pizza out here. She told me about a place called Mr. Moto, where she had it in Vegas and I think in Phoenix, and she liked it. I said, well, they're building one near me, and then she said, yeah, they're building one near me too, and they actually opened up. So I was like, all right, I'll fucking try them out. And they had this fucking like great deal where it was 2 slices plus a drink for $5, which is fucking ridiculous. If they're still there,
yeah, dude,
I might drive by tomorrow and be like, if we still have that, I'm in. So I did go there last week, tried it out.
Ooh, okay.
And that's what that shit looks like. These are two different types of slices. One of is
what's on there. Those are definitely.
God, I got to figure out what this shit was from last week. So I think the one on top is they call it the Mr. Moto slice, which has meat. I gotta figure out what those meatballs, marinara sauce, which is right there in the middle, and then some type of cheese, additional cheese. I can't remember what it's called. Maybe it's ricotta. I have no idea. Possibly. And the smaller slice, they call it the Hulk, which is just pretty much a meat lovers. It's got regular sausage, pepperoni, and ham on it. And I think
like that the pepperonis kind of look like Donato's pizza pepperoni.
It does look like Donato's pizza, yeah. Nice. And I'm pretty sure there's bacon in there too. You just can't see it as much. Yeah, you can see a little bit. I'll tell you what, it was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. If they're still doing that fucking grand opening deal, I did put on some weight after eating that Filipino food and that pizza. But I'll say it's fucking worth it, dude. I'll say it's fucking worth it. It was good. I had a good time eating that food. Those slices are pretty thin. So I ate a little bit, and then I do the whole like fold thing, so it's almost like a calzone.
Yeah, nice.
So fuck, I enjoyed that shit. And then I texted Northmont girl, and I said, and we haven't spoken to each other since like early January. But I sent her the picture, said, hey, I tried it out. Thank you for the recommendation. And she, we kind of started to go back and forth a little bit on our exchange, on our communication.
Yeah.
But that's my
like,
food.
Next time you should join me.
Yeah, she does live pretty far away. She lives in another part of Orange County.
So
I don't quite know how I want to play that one. She is
okay.
Yeah, this is going into a little bit of nobody wants this, but she is quite a bit older than me.
Okay.
But I'll say this: I wouldn't have contacted her if she did not look good.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely get into that for sure.
Yeah. Well, actually, as far as she goes, that's kind of it. But that is my food for this week.
Nice. Cool. Well, I'm going to get into Mom's second contribution this week. It's a pretty good one also. She had... Well, I'll just put this up here. Let's see here. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. There it is. So this was... she sent this yesterday. Oh, it's Friday night. So she sent this yesterday, Thursday. Her lunch and dinner, Shanghai egg rolls. So that is these in this bowl. Some turmeric rice in the rice cooker. Fried pork steak. That looks awesome. And fried pork steak and asparagus. Let's see. She said her condo smells like a restaurant. And supposedly today, because during Lent you abstain from meat on Fridays, she went and got a fish fillet, which that's actually what I had on Ash Wednesday is a fish fillet.
Which is pretty much meat, also.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, I guess because they ate fish, you can eat fish.
As a side note, I was watching a YouTube video with Kevin. Oh my God, Kevin James.
Uh-huh.
He's talking about his wife, who is Filipina, and he's like, "Dude, they make this thing. The Filipinos, they make this thing called lumpia.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing." Hey, white people out there, your gateway drug into Filipino culture is lumpia Shanghai.
Yep.
100%. Drew and I have experience. Our friends coming over. When my mom left out lumpia Shanghai, cold lumpia Shanghai, and they took a bite away. They took a bite out of one and went, "Give me some more of that fucking shit."
Yeah. That was in high school. I'm 45 years old, and those friends still talk about that shit.
Yeah, people, white people, black people, not Filipinos. If they know what to do when they come into a Filipino market or a Filipino restaurant, they're like, "Give me the egg rolls. Give me the lumpia Shanghai." It has to be lumpia Shanghai. Lumpia, don't say lumpia. Lumpia is cold, has no meat, it's full of vegetables.
Yeah.
Lumpia Shanghai is what you want.
Yeah. You want that pork in there. It's
Or
so
seafood,
good.
or beef. Like the seafood by me does do. I think they did it last time, but
Never
I
had
think
a
they may
seafood.
temporarily do like seafood or other types of meat. I am a traditional guy, so I just straight go for the give me the fucking pork.
Yeah, that's what I go for. I tried a beef one time. It was okay, but pork.
It's gotta be the pork.
Speaking of pork, these pork chops look fucking awesome. Man, that looks good. And I'm a big fan of asparagus, even though it makes my farts stink real bad. But,
Yeah.
that's good stuff right there. And then it was like I said, happy belated Valentine's Day. I got show you what I got. So Ashley got me some good stuff, good candy. The everybody's favorite, nobody hates Reese's Hearts. Yeah, the peanut
Hey,
butter
can you turn down
Hearts.
the music a little bit? For some reason, I feel like it's a little bit louder
Oh, yeah, I
than it should be.
I can do that. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. I don't know how it went up so high. Oh, no. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I got some Reese's Hearts, like a whole package of them. Here's the package, but I've kind of like destroyed it already. And so I love like Albanese brand gummy candies. So she found these Albanese brand like sour gummy hearts. So she's actually, I don't know why, but I don't necessarily have to open them right away. She's dying. She's like waiting for me to open them so she can try them because she loves gummy candy. But yeah, so I might crack those open here tonight while we watch a movie. And then
What movie?
I don't know yet.
Scroll through.
Actually, we'll get into that because we'll get into that one.
Hey, my apologies right now. I have to pee.
Go for it. This one's pretty funny. I got a Valentine's Day treat from our brother-in-law, Paul. Paul got me. This was literally on Valentine's Day. Paul got me Bill's Donuts.
Oh,
Thanks,
fuck
Paul.
yeah. Wait,
was-
did he send it to you?
No, they were in Ohio.
Oh,
also.
that's right. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, this was literally like we were about to leave. So Paul, he actually got a few donuts for me and Ashley. So I did bring them home and we had some donuts here. But yeah.
I really, hey, side note, I really hope you can't hear me peeing right now.
Nope.
All right, cool.
It's
We're
kind of
good.
awesome that you're still part of the conversation. But yeah, Paul got me a Valentine's Day present. Anyway. Oh shit,
For
that was funny.
those of you who listen to us, who don't watch or listen to us on a regular,
I feel like that's got to be a
typically,
podcast first.
I typically do not have my headphones on because I have a microphone and I use my speakers, and it means I have to be in very, very close proximity to my laptop, to my desk. But there's some type of incompatibility going on with my equipment and StreamYard, so I have had to switch over to some alternate equipment, which includes me putting on my headphones, which I have not used in at least 2 years. So I have no idea how long it's going to last for, but it's on me right now. Even though I'm going to the
We're gonna roll with
bathroom.
it. We're gonna
Yep.
roll with it.
Now I'm washing my hands because I am sanitary.
There you go. That's a good point. And you can't hear that either, so the noise canceling is
Wonderful.
working fine.
Great. This mic, my headphones are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
At least my neighbors who walk by now wonder what the fuck I'm doing. If they see that I have headphones on, they can be like, "Oh, that guy's, he has a fucking OnlyFans now or something like that.
Yeah,
Not just
probably.
he's talking to nothing."
Yeah.
And I'm back visually. Welcome back. Hi. Let's go.
Clean hands. And then so it is Lent. I'm not the best Catholic, admittedly, but I try to do some of it, and this was my dinner night. Little salmon on some rice. So yeah.
Oh god, I was watching the TV.
I almost forgot. If you didn't catch it, since our last episode, I actually finally did a first bite reaction video, and this is what it was on. Quail eggs. We got these from Costco. So there's stewed quail eggs and then salt baked quail eggs. They're supposed to be really good protein for you. I've never had them before, so I did a video on it. Go check it out on our channel. It's there. And this was, I think I took this picture right before I recorded, so if you want to know my reaction, check out the video. They're healthy. I will say that. They're healthy.
You got some protein on there.
They got some protein on there. I should have taken a picture of the back for the nutrition facts. They're pretty small, though. Can I put it up here? Yeah. Let's see if I can find where. Here you go. Yeah, they're pretty tiny little things. There it is. So that was the salt baked quail egg right there. I don't know if you can see that, but I will say, spoiler alert, I like the salt baked quail egg over the other one. So over the stewed quail eggs, but they're pretty interesting. I would encourage you to try it if you've never had them before. Try them out. Elaborate, expand your horizons. Try some quail eggs. But yeah, that's what I have for Mom's Kare Kare.
As a side note, when it comes to your first bite reactions, I might be trying to do another segment, which has to, and I'll explain it a little bit later. It's going to be kind of like my Taylor's version of first bite reactions, but it's going to be with alcohol.
Hey!
Why? Because I don't need my liver.
Because why not?
Yeah, I don't need liver.
We're changing the game out here. Peeing during a podcast.
I've always been done doing
first
that.
Sip reactions. You can call it first sip reactions. But yeah, that's Mom's Kare Kare. I think we're going to move on now. We're beating that one to death. And we're going to get into something that's a little bit more about the adventures, the ongoings, the getting out and about. It's a little bit of an ode to my personal project on YouTube, and it's called Hey Dad, Watch This. I'll be honest, I totally meant to record when I was traveling to Ohio. Did not do a very good job. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. We are doing some things with Dad's house, and we're about to make some progress and got some samples. So we're gonna be picking some flooring and some
Hey,
carpet.
turn on the music just a tad bit more.
Still too loud. Got it.
I feel like it could be a little bit too loud. When it comes to when we post it to YouTube and
Yeah, you probably won't be able to hear it, but that's
the
all
one
right.
right now I think it might be borderline too loud.
Okay. But yeah, we're doing some fixes on Dad's house, so got these samples from the contractors, and I'm not sure what we're gonna end up on. I think we're probably gonna. I don't know if you have any opinions on this yet, Alex, but I think I'm probably gonna let Christina pick this one out because I originally had my mindset on like one of these down here and like I think this color, but then I was seeing it other places and it's a little too sterile. And I went and checked out a house that.
Hey, do you realize you're not sharing your screen right now?
What's that?
Do you realize
Oh,
you're not sharing your
shit.
screen?
My bad. So here's the sample boards.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let Christina probably pick this out just because her and Ashley kind of had more similar opinions than I did. And then after seeing a house that Dave and his in-laws are renovating, I decided I like the floor in that color. So the color that we're going to be looking for paint-wise is called.
Hey, we're what location is this right now? Is that at the Airbnb?
No, this was at the house that Dave and his in-laws are renovating.
Oh, okay.
I just
Okay,
brought
is
the
it-
sample boards over there because I wanted to see what they had done.
Is that in Centerville?
This house is in Kettering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
But yeah, I was kind of like looking at I think one of these and I don't know maybe this one for the floor. This is luxury vinyl plank in case you don't know. But I think we might be going more with like this kind of grayish color right here, and I think maybe this color or this color right here for the floors, because I think this is what is on the actual floor right now. And then the paint color, I think we're going with a color called Agreeable Gray. So, yeah, not sure yet. If you have any opinions, let me know, because we're redoing the house, and yeah, we're gonna do right now. I think depending on how things go with insurance and whatnot, I think we're gonna do this luxury vinyl plank across the whole first floor, and then we'll do carpet upstairs, and then all the walls will be this agreeable gray, and we're gonna keep the baseboards I think they call it I can't remember. It's brilliant white or something like that. Basically a stock color. So just to give the house a little pop, so it's not just white walls and white carpet. Something that somebody can move into and not feel like they're gonna stain every inch of carpet in a day. Yeah. So that's what I was out there doing, meeting with contractors. What about you, man? What have you been getting into? How did football? I think you were talking about football. Like I know you guys went to the semifinals.
This is gonna be a long segment, dude.
Okay.
I might need some water. Hold on. Oh, I got some water for this.
Right on.
All right. So the weather has been pretty good. Once again, we're going back for the past 2 weeks. That's a long time. The weather has been pretty good. Been walking outside, like to get some sun. I've been getting fucking dark, dude. I'm getting dark in February, bitch.
Yeah.
And that part may come up a little bit later. But more recent days,
soon?
yeah, more recent days, winter has arrived. It is fucking cold out here. Not cold compared to Midwest standards. Cold compared to, you know what? It did dip into the upper 40s in the morning, and that is common this time of year.
Sure.
So it is dipping over 40s. Has been raining, but today that all stopped. It's still cold, but the sun came out, so it is going to be passing over to Las Vegas. Like, here you go, Vegas. Enjoy this weather, and then we're going to go back to sunny. It's going to be tomorrow's going to be like low 60s. It's probably going to get, and then Sunday's probably go back in the high 60s, and we're back in the 70s by next week.
Nice.
So I might be able to get a little more sun because your boy being a little pale. I look like a fucking vampire. I was looking like a fucking vampire for a while. But so winter has arrived. It is going to be passing soon. Moving on to my, I've been talking about my weight loss.
Yeah.
I won't say journey, kind of like a surprise, like weight loss surprise. Hey, you just lost X amount of pounds. I think last time so 2 weeks ago, it was, I'm just going through my notes. What happened last week? I think it was under 20 pounds, but I think now I didn't lose a whole lot of poundage over the past 2 weeks. It's probably around 21 now total since February, so maybe like 2 pounds since we last had our last episode. So I think I'm starting to stabilize around the upper 170s. I may go down to like the mid to low 170s, which I'd probably be like, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not a bad weight for my frame.
I'd love to go back down to the 170s.
I have been, as far as lifting goes, I have been doing something that I have not been doing the past few years, which is kind of throw a little more focus on the arms.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fucking flex because my bicep is shit right now, but I do know that I can grow biceps. My triceps have always been great, so I think that might be a little more genetic. But I have heard, inklings that girls like the guns. So I was like, yeah, let's throw that shit on there. As long as I don't feel the pain. If I feel the pain, then I'm gonna kind of reduce that type of shit. But as far as right now, when I'm trying to build up a little more of the biceps in the tricep area, and maybe in the forearms too.
You know how to do the forearms? I mean, besides like wrist rollers, do you like
a
reverse curl?
Yeah, I've been watching videos. Yeah, I mean, my focus is gonna be more of the upper arms, but you gotta do the forearms a little bit at least.
I will say from experience, you don't have to go that heavy to get your biceps to grow.
Yeah, so you can't do ego lifting, which I tend to do a little bit of.
Yeah, I mean, it should feel a little bit heavy, but slow and controlled. That's how you get a little more size in there.
Yeah, when it comes to isolation exercises, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, dude. My arms got really great just doing compound exercises the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Which did attract some females.
Yeah, you get nice and you can get nice and lean without looking too skinny. So that's kind of cool. I have to work really hard to look lean, but usually when I give you a couple months, if I go hard at it, I can get a little definition in the muscles. But I just get bigger. I don't get lean like you do.
I do get lean, but I feel like I get muscle in certain areas, and it's gonna be everyone. It's like, yeah, my chest grows if I put a lot of effort into it. My biceps grows if I put a lot of effort into it. My triceps are just fucking genetically built. It's like if I touch my triceps, they fucking grow. Yep. My calves, I never work out my calves. But my calves are fucking sick, dude.
Trunks for calves, dude.
Dude. Well, you don't see them in the upper leg. Like, I can pull up my shorts, and you're like, dude, the rest of your fucking thighs are big fucking thighs.
Yeah.
I worked with I've had training sessions with boxing experts, and they said, hey, you're Filipino, you carry a lot of weight in your legs. And if I pull up my legs, you'd be like, yeah, I fucking do. I got big fucking legs. Like, if I did not do squats or deadlifts, my legs would still look the same, in my opinion. But my legs look pretty, you know, detailed. There's a reason. Okay, so I'm a Muay Thai instructor, and I have my anatomy. Anatomy has been used for, you know, educational purposes in that Muay Thai aspect. And there are times I have to pull up my, pull up my shorts and show people what my quadriceps look like to accentuate targeted areas for maximal damage when it comes to combat sports. So those are the type of legs that I have. I don't even know how we're fucking on this subject.
When you have
Hey,
it,
by the
man.
way, guys, I did take a gummy, and I have been consuming some liquids, like I always do. But it hit pretty early. We're at less than half an hour when it started to hit.
Yeah, say you got into it pretty quickly.
We didn't spend a lot of time like doing a lot of equipment checks.
Yeah, yeah. We're
All right, so that was my strange weight loss. It has been 2 weeks. I did go up to Palm Springs in an unexpected, unplanned visit for family reasons. We can't go too much into that, but I did go up there to visit an uncle, an aunt, and some cousins. And I hope the picture's up. Sorry, I am navigating through like a. So I did visit some family out there, and at some point, our cousin was talking to me, and she's like, "Hey, you look really good right now with your shades." I'm like, "Okay, well,
thanks.
yeah." And given I cannot articulate this one, I'm a little bit fucked up. But she, okay, shit. All right, it's up there. She's like, "Yeah, the way your lens look on the pool, it's the way it's reflected is fucking awesome." I was like, "All right, cool." She's like, I want to take a picture." All right, good. Go do it. Just did that, and that's what she saw. Because our aunt out there has a pool. She lives in La Quinta. She lives in Palm Springs. I can't try to. I can't try to
Dude,
fucking
that
California
gum's
this
hitting you
shit.
hard, bro.
Gummy plus Captain Morgan, the captain. So our cousin took a picture of it. Given there is a pool out there, so it does have a good reflection. But it was a point where our cousin was like, "Hey, it looks really cool. I'm gonna take a picture of you." I said, "Okay, go for it." So that's what that was. But it really was good. It really was good to see my uncle or our uncle who I haven't seen in. Well, he comes. Our cousin, not our cousin. God damn, it's fucking drugs. Hey guys, Dare was there for a reason, and this is why Dare was there because
You are
I fuck up
yelling, bro.
podcasts.
That mic's
Sorry.
near, and you are yelling.
All right, sorry, but Dare was there for a reason when we were kids, and this is why Dare was there because now I'm on drugs and I'm fucking yelling.
He's on legal drugs, just so we're clear.
Yeah,
He's using legal substances.
it's
And
it's
I think calling it a drug is a little bit of a stretch. It's an herb.
I also took some vitamin C. Anyway, so our cousin was like, "Hey, for some reason you look really good with like the pool on your lens." Like, she's like, "Can I take a picture?" I was like, "Yeah, fucking go for it." So that's where this picture came from.
Nice.
You can kind of see that on my right shoulder there. That's a hospital thing. Because how much do I want to go into this? Our uncle
family,
had,
dude. You're visiting family.
yeah.
That's all you have to say. You're visiting.
I was visiting family. There was a family emergency which involved the hospital visit, so that's why I went out there. So that's why there's a white patch right there. But I got there. I got to see our uncle who I haven't seen in way too long. Our aunt who I haven't seen in way too long. Our cousin. two cousins who I haven't seen in way too long. So
I thought you're usually out there like at least once a year.
no,
Oh,
it's been a good amount of time because life happens.
oh,
But our uncle, not our uncle, god damn, he's our cousin, but he's almost like an uncle. Like I texted him and said, "Hey, are you busy? Because I'm here right now." And he goes, he actually lives close by the that location. He goes, "All right, I'll be there." So I got to see our cousin Glenn,
nice.
and unfortunately, it was very very short. But I got to see him. I got to see our uncle too. You know, I was I was there to visit him, who I haven't seen in since 2017 or 18, around that time. But
Oh, shit, you've
man,
seen it more recently than I have.
oh, absolutely. But we grew up like he's one of the guys that he's our uncle. He's one of those guys. So I talked to him for I don't know how long it was because I just wanted to make sure that he's still our uncle. He's still that guy. We caught up. It was cool. Glenn showed up. It was cool. But Glenn was like very. He only had to be there in a brief time. I'll say this though that Glenn and his partner Lori are fucking awesome because it's good that to know that they have like a influence in that area where they could take care of our uncle
Yeah,
properly because you know I can't go into political shit, but in this country, healthcare is the way it is. But we have relatives out there that said we're they said we're going to do this with your uncle, and they said no, you're not, and they're able to give him the proper treatment that he
oh, good.
should be getting. And that I realized that when I was out there, that made me feel really good. Oh shit! What am I doing out there? Ooh.
All right.
But that's my visit to Palm Springs, and I need to. Hopefully, I'll text back our cousin soon because I'm trying to get updates.
Good. What about nobody wants
Uh,
this?
No, we'll go to flag football first because it's been
Oh, I
fucking
thought
2
you
weeks.
guys. Yeah, I thought.
We were going into the playoffs last time we
Oh,
had an
yeah.
episode.
I don't know why I was thinking
So
we already talked about your playoffs. Maybe that was just separate of this.
previously on the GAJ podcast, Alex's flag football season not ended. His segment ended with, "We made it to the championship game, motherfuckers."
Yeah.
So, God, I went in there like a little bit more intense than I normally am.
Yeah, dude. Championship game.
Oh, God, that championship game. Once again, this is 2 weeks ago. Back and forth. It is like a fight beyond fight. Where it was so competitive, but very like we try to. I can tell both teams are still friends. And by the way, if you did not watch the last episode, there is a guy from Ohio State on that team. He is their fucking star player. But we last week we did have a Ohio talk, Ohio heart to heart talk, and be like, hey, we're kind of similar. Uh, so it's kind of like that helps set the stage, that helps set the environment, the feel for what that championship game would be, and it was probably the best championship game I could ever be part of.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with a quick spoiler alert and say we lost. We did. Hey, we lost. How much did we lost by? How much did we lost by? We lost by 2 points.
Oh,
Because it was that fucking intense.
that's awesome.
Where at the very end, with less than like 50 seconds in the game, the other team was like, "Hey, we're up. Can we just take a knee?" And that's what they started. They started doing the clock game,
Yeah.
which 100% smart move. Smart
Yeah.
move. 100%. I
Don't
can't
get
hate
anybody
on
hurt,
that.
Come out with a win.
But it's like after when the game ended and they're all celebrating, it's like I can't say anything other to when I talk to this team, I'm going to say that this is how a fucking championship game should be played.
Yeah.
We lost by 2 points. And by the way, there was a 2-point conversion that got intercepted in the end zone.
Ouch.
But I am not gonna throw that on our fucking QB. I was like, dude, you played fucking lights out. What? So you got intercepted in the 2-point conversion?
The other team just makes a play.
Yeah. That is how that my flag football championship game went. My first time playing in the championship game. It was good because of how we did it. This is a really big catch up. This was 2 weeks ago. That championship game was played on Super Bowl Sunday.
Ooh.
So I am going off notes now because I was like, oops, didn't remember that part. But so we lost the game, but there was a plan to go to one of the players, my teammates' place to watch the game, Super Bowl. So we kind of licked our wounds, got together, watched the game. Drugs are hitting right now, so I can't remember why I brought this part up. I feel like something has happened there that I'm losing track of, so I'm going to move on.
You were getting really long-winded and I have no idea which direction you're going.
I'm trying to remember where was I going? Where did I want to go with that? But it was fun. Hey. All right, so
I feel like playing in a championship flag football game right before you watch the Super Bowl would be pretty awesome.
It was. I mean, there's
I feel like it'd be more
aspects of it.
More fired up for the Super Bowl. But anyway.
So
you put up a good fight. That's cool.
So when it comes to, if you watched previous episodes, I've been trying to get a little more social again. I did have dinner with Johnny last week.
Nice.
Yeah, Johnny and JR. and JR's brother, whose name I forgot already. We did their place, so it was cool. We had some fun. I think I ate a little too much. But he was this week.
You went out to his dad's house?
No. We met in the kind of like an in-between city that Jared goes to a lot because he has some weird coupon privilege. I definitely ate too much because the food was pretty good. So I've never met Johnny. I've never met Jared's brother before. He's interesting. He's a guy. But outside of that, so I've mentioned before in previous episodes where I've been trying to make my apartment a little more visitor friendly.
Yep. And
one of the aspects I've been targeting is, so I drink a lot of liquor. I drink a lot of Captain Morgan. Not very common, not in my opinion, from my experience out here in Newport Beach. So I want something that's going to be a little more friendly to, general visitors, and that's going to be one beer, one wine, and maybe White Claw. I just thought of the third one just now, but number 1 and 2, beer and wine. I could get beer; it's easy to get. Wine, I'm not as experienced with, so I'm like, I need to do a little experimentation, and I realized that I don't have any wine glasses other than plastic ones, and that's not going to work out. So all right, it's time for me to get some wine glasses like a fucking adult. And I was looking on Amazon. I'm like, all right, you get 4 for $25. I'm like, all right, that's kind of expensive, but whatever. And I was like, hold on. What if I go to the fucking Dollar Tree?
Yeah, and you can get stemless ones.
I got 2 stem ones, fucking $1.50 each.
Nice.
Instead of 24 for 4. And I got stemless ones for $1.50 each, which is what this is.
Yeah. I like the stemless ones better.
Yeah, I mean, the stem ones are just for looks. But so I bought those, fucking saved a ton of money. I may have broken one of them. And on his transfer back, I mean, I watched him like, well, that broke. Well, okay, well, it's $1.50. I'll go back and get. It was actually one of these guys. So one of my stemless wine glasses is well, I only have one because I bought two with stems and two without stems, and one of them without stems broke. Whatever. I'll go back, spend another
Go get
$1.50,
another
get
one.
another one. Yeah, fuck, whatever. Wait, goddamn, something are better than Amazon. Quote me on that. And I had to get a cork opener because I'm talking about beer and wine. That one arrived from Amazon. It's over there. I haven't tried it out yet. Another part of trying out this new beverage assortment is I need to know how it affects me. So I bought a bottle of cheap rosé. That's a quote from Taylor Swift from Target, and I was like, "This is last Sunday. Like, let's see how this works." So I
didn't go in
drank.
the box wine, the Boda box.
No. This is a screw top rosé from Target.
Most of them are actually screw top anymore, even like the high end stuff.
Are they?
Yeah.
But this is, I'm gonna say about $16-17 range for rosé.
Okay.
So last Sunday I tried it out. I drank over, I'm gonna say about 60% of that bottle had the effect of like half a cocktail. I felt
The whole bottle?
almost, yeah, no. I say about 60%. The rest of the 4% is in my fridge. But I felt nothing, dude. It felt like
because
less than half one cocktail.
I tell you what though, wine hangovers are the worst. If you get wasted on wine, I don't know what I hate wine hangovers. Worse.
I'd say if you're not
Worst.
used to it, and I've been working. Oh God, I talked to Blondies about this too recently. That's a different situation, but I've had wine hangovers, and I'd say that I think it's because I'm not used to it. Where it's like you get a little headache, and that's it. But if I have like a liquor hangover, and given I drink a lot of liquor, it is much worse. It's like your day is done. One hangover is like, okay, I think I can feed myself and drink water or Gatorade and electrolytes and take care of this. Liquor, if I'm way hungover, it's kind of like I will do the same. It may take me back to 30%.
Man, I think I disagree with you there. Like, I'm talking about getting like wasted on wine. Like the hangover to me,
Which
is
I
way
don't do
worse than
much.
liquor. But also sometimes it also depends on what I was mixing the liquor with. Because if it's a lot of like sugary drinks, then that does tend to suck to a certain point too. So
One thing I've been good about is knowing what to drink. So obviously I'm a Captain Morgan guy. I did the Captain Morgan diet when it comes to being at bars and shit.
yep.
When I'm at home, it's definitely Captain Morgan and Zevia. Just because I want that little extra cushion of, health.
Sugar free.
Sugar free, aspartame free.
It's not sugar free. It's natural sugar. It's I think they use
Stevia. Stevia, it's not sugar. It's like a sweetener.
It's a natural sweetener. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's not sugar.
So I'd say that since I've been on Zevia, which has been for several years now, if I have a regular Diet Coke, Coke Zero, anything of that sort, it affects my body because there's so much shit, like so much weird ingredients in those like non-sugary drinks that it does affect your body. And if you're not used to it anymore and you get reintroduced to that, it makes you a little unwell the next day or that day.
Okay. Keep that in mind. I thought about trying Zivia, but Ashley doesn't like it, so we're sticking to the
It's not a great taste.
flavor like seltzer waters.
It's not a great taste. It's more like, you will get used to. You have to get used to it.
Yeah, I've never had the cola. The root beer is okay. What else have I had?
I'm drinking the black cherry right now.
Black
Not
cherry's pretty
sponsored.
good. Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it on screen. Oh, I got open up
Kind of
another
like
one.
a cherry cola type deal. Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff. But anyway, you got some wine glasses, like an adult, I guess.
Yeah, and as an adult, I am revisiting my wardrobe and watching YouTube videos that kind of tackle the subject matter. Even though, like, if you would, like 2 weeks ago, I hated those videos, but for some reason, YouTube keep fitting me the algorithm keep fitting me those video that type of content, and goddamn, YouTube knows what they're doing. So
yeah, if it's something that you're interested in, or you're
they
learning
make you
from,
they make you interested in it because they know what they're doing. But I have
they
been
do.
trying. I've been, I don't see. I don't say like vastly revisiting my wardrobe, but like kind of slightly revisiting my wardrobe. So I've been like a fucking V-neck guy for the past, I don't know how long. I think my roommate got me on it. But one of the videos I watched where some chicks prefer crew necks over V-necks by large margin. I said, okay, well, let me use that information,
Yeah.
do something with it. So I did decide to kind of bump up my wardrobe by introducing a lot more crew necks, which for the visual, I'm wearing one right now. And honestly, dude, if you want to add crew necks to your wardrobe, it's not expensive. I'm gonna fucking Target.
Yeah.
or Amazon, like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm not buying and I watch videos. They're like, yeah, this crew neck's only $40. I'm like, well, I can go to Target and get it for like $4.
A 3-pack, yeah. Get a 3 or 4-pack for like 15
yeah,
bucks.
it's actually $10. So if you get a 4-pack, you're probably buying some weird shit. But it's like they're like more high quality crew necks are gonna be like $10, 10 to 15 bucks. This is like a Under Armour one. So I have to look at my notes because drugs are hitting high.
Yeah, they are.
So one other thing about my I'll say wardrobe style is that in the past many years I do not wear white. Why? Because I'm a fucking messy eater. 100%. Because I eat something, it just spills on. But I am revisiting that logic. So that's why I have purchased some crew necks, which I am wearing right now. Not sponsored. Target.
With white, yeah, you definitely don't want to spill on it. That's one reason. I'll be honest. The other reason I don't typically wear white unless it's a thick white shirt.
Yellow pits?
No, man, you can fucking see my nipples through the white shirts.
Oh, I am 100% nippling right now.
No, but you can like see like the color of my nipple because we're dark complected.
So I bought three. I bought one V-neck from Target. Actually, they're all from Target. Spoiler. So one V-neck, one crew neck, and then one like this one, which is a crew neck, but it's like Under Armour material.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Super cheap. This one, fucking, I don't know how to show this. You can't see it there, but dude, it is like, I did not wear this one to work because my nips were like poking your eyeballs out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for me.
It is that polyester material. The cotton is a little bit better. God, our sister's gonna listen to this episode and be like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" But the cotton material is a little bit heavier, so it does kind of like cover it up a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah, I'm always poking out. I can be wearing a sweater, and you'll see my nips poking out.
That's why we're black.
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
But
it doesn't matter. Mine are always. I don't know why.
I'm experimenting with white now. I'm also looking at weird shit I have not worn before, like Henley shirts, which pretty much a
Oh yeah,
button
I
up.
like Henley shirts.
But that's 100% going to be. I think it's going to be an Amazon purchase because I actually purchased two, and I tried them on and said, not for me. So I kind of like that whole. That's
You talking about a Henley shirt, kind of like it's like got the like a waffle weave shirt.
it's more about the. A lot of them do have that, but it's more about the collar where it buttons all the way down, and no, not all the way down. Sorry, like 3 buttons down. Otherwise, it splits apart.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm gonna show. I'm gonna
Because
show
I
some
do
man
have one that
cleavage.
I like wearing.
Man cleavage.
Yep, I know exactly. Yeah, waffle knit Henley. Yeah, I like mine. I wear it. I like wearing it. I didn't pay 120 bucks like this one, but
No, I'm gonna pay like $10, 10 to 20. But hold on, I am scrolling through my notes while on drugs.
you are long-winded as fuck tonight.
Well, we spent some time working out the technical aspects.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm talking about me buying clothes. Let's go on to nobody wants this. Outside the gym edition, because for some reason Gerard called me out when he said, "Why does everything happen in your fucking gym?" That's why I decided to move my efforts into more external locations. So I did go to my old watering hole Malarkey's on Saturday night of Valentine's Day. My bartender was there. We kind of did the bro thing. But was my old man game on? No, it was not. At some point, I noticed that this is the height of the night where there was a dude next to me. I'm hanging out at the bar. Me, him, we don't know each other, but there are 2 females that are friends with each other. And we kind of commented on something else that was happening. And then when he started talking to one of the girls, and the other girl was just sitting there alone, like she looked fucking ice queen like. She's pissed off at life. I was like, whatever. And I was like, well, let's go after this shit.
Yeah.
So what? How did I open up that set? Because yes, and I asked her, excuse me, I need your opinion on something. What do you think? No, sorry. Hold on. Do you think it's weird if a guy can sing along to a Taylor Swift song? And given this is like a fucking Ice Queen chick, she came out like pissed off. She got this like, nah. No, I wanted to say something, and then I was done. I feel like she was not, she's not worth going after. She had that Ice Queen. If you go out to a bar as the Ice Queen, I know Ice Queen, because we're in a gym and she gets focused on what she wants to do. But if you go to a social setting and you're an Ice Queen, I just kind of lose interest in you.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Sometimes I used to like the challenge every once in a while, so just to see how far I could take the conversation. But
yeah, I kind of just abandoned ship and looked over like who else is here, and all right, so that's me at the bars. So the girl at work, don't quite know how I'm going to handle that one yet. It's been 2 weeks and we've talked once.
22-year-old or whatever.
Dude, she's fucking Asian. She could be 21 to 51, but she looks like she's 12. Which is why I'm kind of want to push her off a little bit. until I figure out what I want to do with that attraction. But it was more maintenance for me. It's like I ran into her in the break room and made sure she knew my name. All right, fuck that girl. Let's go. Oh fuck, let's get some new shit.
Say, man, where are you going?
Yeah, the drugs are in right now. But so at the gym. Oh, is this outside the gym segment? All right, so
It's just nobody wants this. It don't matter where it is.
this is a little bit hybrid. So there is a girl that I don't have a name for her. Um, athletic chick. So we'll call her athletic chick. I hardly ever see her at the gym in my apartment complex. But I started to see her like going out, walking or running toward the beach, along the beach. And last weekend, I like to do a walk where I just go out and try to get some sun, try to get some steps in. And I've gotten to the point where I'm a little more comfortable, like fucking taking off my shirt. And the way if you hike up your pants, you cover up the, poopa that guys have.
What, are you pulling your pants up to your belly button or something?
I give it like a good 2 inches. I've watched videos where they give you advice on, if you're at a certain age, just pull your pants a little bit higher, and the definition can show, and the bad definition will not show. But so I've been figuring out how to do that when I go out for walks and take off my shirt, which I go walk around Newport Beach, walk to the park, come back. But there is a girl who I have seen at the gym, once again, a neighbor, who not as attractive as the other ones, but she does have like survival type aspects that are like, all right, she is a girl that you want around you during a zombie apocalypse. She does have that type of vibe. So I was going for a walk on one of the Sundays, Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday. Busted out the Filipino physique, walking around. As I was walking back, there's a female that was running down the opposite direction. Did not know it was the girl, my neighbor. As she walked by, I saw her flash a smile. And I went, well, what the fuck does that mean? So I feel like it could be a couple of things. One of them, she saw my physique and liked it. Number two, she saw my physique and laughed at it. And number three, hey, there's a neighbor.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, sounds like she saw you, recognized you, and it's almost like saying hi. Like, the smile was like acknowledging she saw you, recognized you, but she's not gonna stop running. So
maybe it was that. Maybe it was that.
But a smile's not a bad. I mean, she smiled at you, then she's not trying to blow you off.
Not yet. All right. That was outside the gym. Inside the gym, back to where this all started. Oh god, I'm looking at my notes. There's another girl there. He shows up. So this is blonde or brunette. I can't remember. I think she's a brunette. Not quite as physically attractive as the other females I've ever brought up in this podcast that are in my gym, but she is. This is Newport Beach. She's still attractive. So I've been eyeing to meet this girl. So last Wednesday, this is a week and 1 day ago. Yeah, no, 2 days ago. A week and 2 days ago. So our gym has become very like bro-like, very like frat house-like. Plus, girls show up too. So we do like
the fitness center in your complex.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I call it a gym. It's fitness or whatever.
Yeah, no. I
Um,
just make sure that this wasn't like at your Muay Thai gym.
yeah. So that's the way Chip's been trending to. But she shows up a little bit later. If she, this other girl, she shows up a little bit later. Typically, when some of the guys have left. So this is yesterday. This is what day is it now? It's Friday.
Yeah.
Sorry. This was last Wednesday. God, drugs are not good for you, kids.
Yeah, you were sounding super wasted. You've been trying to get a story out for like 20 minutes.
Oh shit. Oh, good thing we know it's gonna be a long episode. So all the guys, all the bros had left or going to the sauna. Just me with Smith machine, but like it's time to do squats. Let's throw on a little bit more than I usually do. A little bit more weight. Throw on that weight. This girl walks in. I'll call her Runner Girl because she runs a lot. Goes on the treadmill furthest away from me, which, sure, I repel women. Started doing the set of squats that are heavier than I usually do, so my body was not used to it. I am fucking loud as shit, grunting, not realizing it. She's walking up the treadmill. She looks over at me, and that like I'm like, sorry, mid-set, I'm like, sorry. And then just
Really? Oh my god.
I did. Mid-set, I was apologizing to her. I did finish out my workout. I go for a short walk. I come back to the gym because I left my water bottle there. She's still there. I go to refill my water bottle, and she had finished out her workout, and I had to talk to her and be like, I am so sorry that I make these weird ass sounds. And she's very understanding. Obviously, I'm not really that sorry about it. I use that as an excuse to talk to her.
Sure.
And so, introduce myself to her. She's married. Oops, whatever. But I did get to know a new neighbor. I'm scrolling through my notes because drugs make me forget shit. Running girl. Alright, we're gonna go. We're still in the gym. We're gonna go back to a little more familiar situation. So this was yesterday. The gym was in full frat house mode, which is weird because I keep the one that keeps talking about, like, telling everyone this is becoming a frat house because the dudes are being dudes and the girls are avoiding the dudes because we're being dudes. So last night, gym is in full frat house mode. The two girls that are there are Raven Hair and Blondie.
Okay.
So Raven Hair is always fucking intense when she works out. I mean, she is petite, but it's like
that. That's cool.
I know. It's fucking. Can't go off on that tangent, but she is fucking intense, and she's super petite too. She is so small, but it's like I can hear her like fucking working hard. Like, oh, okay. Blondie is great at what she does in the gym. She is very disciplined. As far as like the weightlifting aspects of it, she is quite not on the same level as Raven Hair.
She's got her own routine.
She does, and she's fucking fantastic about sticking to that. So, this is weird, but if you know what I get attracted to, I always go for a more physical female. It's like when people are like, "Hey, who's this? I know a girl from you," and my first question is always gonna be like, "Well, is she athletic or does she look like she's gonna sink into a couch?" Which I've said to our mother about some girl. So, obviously, when I talk about girls I've been talking to since I got more social, it's going to be at the gym because I look at these girls like, I want a fucking badass chick. And looking at my notes, that I just like downplay Blondie? It looks like I did. But Raven here, when it comes to like a zombie apocalypse, if I were to have a draft, Raven here is definitely number one, and Blondie, she's not number 2 or 3. So there's that. But anyway, so we're talking about last night. I am so sorry for people listening to this episode where they're like, where's this
You are so
high drunk guy going to? This shit has gone off the rails. So I'm going back to last night. So it was very like frat house like, where there were a bunch of guys there doing what guys do, but they had migrated to a different part of the gym. And over to where I was at was Blondie and Raven hair. And like I said before, Raven hair is very like intense with her workouts. Like she is like totally dialed in. So it's like if you say anything to her, she's probably not going to hear you unless she's in between sets. So, by the way, don't talk to chicks when they're in the middle of sets.
Don't talk to anybody if they're in the middle of a set.
Yeah, guys too. But Raven hair is the type of girl. She's like a guy's girl where she works fucking hard at the gym, but she's also very friendly with the boys. Like she has this pattern. She works hard. She grabs her shit and she goes, "Bye, boys," and the boys like they strictly they intensely go, "Bye, Raven hair." I'm trying to say her name. She kind of has that type of vibe with her. So this is last night. So I mentioned the testosterone-filled frat boys had migrated a little bit further away from where I was at. But in the area that where I was at was Raven hair, who was working fucking hard like she normally does, and Blondie, who was working hard but not as hard as Raven hair does. So Blondie and I have a much more developed, relationship.
Yep.
And I mentioned that in previous episodes, I mentioned that she recently moved from one part of the apartment complex to another, which involved her parents coming up to help her with all that moving aspects one weekend, and then helping her with the setting up of her new apartment the next weekend because she needed her stepdad to hang up shit. And both weeks she butted heads with her mom and kind of ran into me, and we kind of talked about it a little bit. So I kind of know that aspect of her relationship with her mom. And this week I was so I ran there in the gym, and I obviously talked to her, and then I kind of brought the fact that her, how's her new place going? Are her parents coming back up for this week to hang up anything? By the way, if you notice a change in my cadence, it is 100% drug related.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta get a little more concise, dude. Like you're losing me, and I'm on this with you.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I should tell us when I'm a little more sober. But anyways,
yes.
trying to speed things up. So I was talking to her yesterday, and she said something about like, "Yeah, I'm glad that my mom's not here because she's just like me." So my response to her was, "So she's a sweet person, and maybe that's where you get it from." And once again, Raven here is a few feet over, totally dialed into her workout. But that's the last thing I said to Blondie. And as I was walking away, I heard Raven here go, "Aww."
Yeah,
Not sure.
dude.
Not sure if the microphone captured that, but I heard that as I was walking away. I know. Wait, was she fucking listening to us right now?
That was a very long route to that story.
Yeah, I am so sorry. Drugs. are not your friend.
Cool
Actually,
outcome.
yeah, they're.
We're gonna work on
I
we're
feel
gonna
like
work on getting a more concise
I feel
story
like
together.
substances were not taking effect when I started that shit, and then definitely they took over in the middle
that
of my time.
yeah, that was you. It's all right, dude. We'll clean that up. Anyway,
Can you
that's a
imagine what it'd
good.
be if I actually smoked weed? What would I be like?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna help you out and say that was Hey Dad, watch this. That was nobody wants this. We're gonna move on so we can get.
I might tell a story next week in a more sober fashion.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good idea. All right, moving on. We've got our ode to Alex's personal project on YouTube. It's all about the toys and gadgets and new stuff in our lives, and it's called I Play Nerd. And I have a little bit of a review for you guys this week. Last show, we talked about, I was telling you guys that I was getting ready to go to Ohio, and that I got something to kind of help with being able to work remotely while I was there. And this was a purchase I made, this 24-inch portable monitor. I will tell you this, it's pretty nice. It's too big. It worked okay. And if I'm in like my own Airbnb or hotel room and I'm just leaving it there set up, it's okay. But it's, even for as portable as it is, it's still just, it's too much. It's too bulky. It doesn't fit in a backpack or anything. So unfortunately, I'm probably going to return it. But I think I'm going to look for like a 15-inch portable monitor that'll fit in my backpack. So if you guys have any suggestions on what you like, what you've used, and that performs well, send it over. I'm probably going to be needing one here in about 3 weeks because I will probably actually be going back to Ohio again. So, but I'll be honest, that's all I have for I Play Nerd. Haven't really gotten anything new lately. We're on the hunt for a house, so trying to limit the spending that way I don't accidentally get in any bad situations financially. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna start bringing some of that to you guys. The house hunt, showing you what we're kind of zeroing in on. So stay tuned for those. Anyway, all right, on to the real shit. What do you have for us on I Play Nerd, dude?
As far as toys go, one TV show I watched as a little kid was called Super Friends, which included a lot of DC Comics superheroes. That was actually from 10 years previous, and they just re-aired it when I was a kid. But I've been collecting the figures from that line, at least the good guys versions. And even though that line's gonna be ending, I want to get the ones that they released. So I did get the absolutely gay ass Aquaman last week.
That's
I
like
am
like if you're old enough and you remember the cartoons, like that's the Aquaman you remember.
that is
You know,
Jason Momoa made it a lot different. He made it look not as
sure
gay.
did.
And he will be in the Supergirl movie as Lobo. But I did get
Do you remember
Aquaman.
Alan Richson being Aquaman
Yes, on Smallville.
in Smallville? I don't know why I thought about that.
Because he was Aquaman. But as my Super Friends, my new Super Friends figure, I have not opened any of my Super Friends figures because I want to. Being that I know that the line is ending, I want to get all the good guys and then just open up at the same time and make a video of that.
Oh, nice.
So I think it's gonna be a Robin
That'd be
and a
cool.
Wonder Woman.
So who are you missing so far? Still,
The ones I want to get, none. They'll release Robin, they'll release Wonder Woman, and that might be it. That might be the end of it.
oh, they're just not out yet. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Well, that'd be cool. We'll be looking out for that one.
The other, not a toy related thing, but like I did mention that I went to Palm Springs and I visited some of our family out there. I was talking to one of our cousins, and we're talking about how parents are bits of hoarders.
Yeah.
We started talking about how, do we exhibit those types of traits? And we kind of both agreed that we do to some level, but it is more significant. It's more like we we um we can't get rid of shit that we've had since college, or that we got in college, or even look before college. So I was talking to her, and I was mentioning something like, "Well, I found when I was cleaning up my closet, I found something, and I started wearing it again." She's like, "What was it?" I'm gonna see if you remember it.
Uh-oh.
I thought I still had this.
I don't know how old that is.
If you're watching it, if you're just listening to the audio version of this means nothing to you.
It's an Ohio State hoodie. I don't
Yep.
remember that, to be honest.
Yeah. That is
That's something you've had since when?
uh 17 years old. That is a hoodie, fleece hoodie I got as a gift when I got accepted into the Ohio State University. A gift given to me by my big brother.
I got you that.
Yeah.
I don't
17,
remember it at all.
1998
Nice.
or 99. I don't remember what it was. So I told Amy I had it. She's like, "Yo, you fucker, you better keep that." I was like, "Yeah, no. I took it with me to Ohio State.
I mean, if it
It
still
came with
fits,
me.
like, why not? It looks like it's in good shape
Oh,
still.
100% fits."
Yeah. I think that's cool. It's when, when it's like cut off T-shirts that are kind of ragged out, and you're keeping it because, like, for me, like, I was in a fraternity and trying to keep like the shirts that I wore for intramural sports for my fraternity. I finally decided to let those go. So
Yeah, some of those I had to throw those away. Just don't even think about it. Just do it.
Yep. I tell you what, taking care of the house in Ohio, like, I mean, I still have a lot of shit around here, but I can't. One of the things I can't wait for when we move is I'm gonna be purging a lot of stuff because, I mean, last July when we were in Ohio, Dave and I like cleared out half the garage. Did you mute yourself or did?
No, I mean myself.
Okay,
To
I was
cough.
like, oh crap. But yeah, I mean, getting Dad's house cleaned up has made me not want to have too much around. So that's been solving that one for me. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool that you have that sweatshirt still, and it looks
Yeah.
good. Like it looks like something I would buy and wear today.
Right? It is very like late '90s, but it's also like very comfortable.
Yeah, it's a hoodie. I mean, you know, but it looks like a cool hoodie, so I would totally wear that shit. So that's cool. All right, that was. Whoops, that was not that. That was I Play Nerd. Moving on to the things we watch and view. It's called What You Watching. And I've started breaking this out into a few sections. One of them is, first one I like to go to is the social medias. And this is one I want to share with you guys because, damn it, funny is funny. I don't care. You know, don't take life too seriously. It's not worth it. Just funny is funny, and this was fucking funny. I'm just gonna put it up there and let you take it in for a sec. And what we're looking at is it's a picture that I saw randomly on Instagram. The caption says, "Texas restaurant get slammed online for using before and after photos of Caitlyn / Bruce Jenner to label their bathrooms." So what you're looking at are the doors to their men's room and their ladies' room. The men's room has basically a poster of Bruce Jenner winning the Olympics, and the ladies' room has a full-length poster of Caitlyn Jenner from Vanity Fair when he was, or when she was, I don't know, Woman of the Year, or Person of the Year, something like that. So it's funny. Don't take it too seriously. It's not like it's a private person. It's very much a public figure that doesn't shy away from the camera. So I seriously doubt Bruce slash Caitlyn Jenner is all that offended by it, to be perfectly honest. It is what it is. Funny's funny. Just laugh. It's okay. If you don't like it, then, just swipe past it. Don't pay it any attention. Don't give it any acknowledgement at all if you don't like it. That would be my suggestion. So that's what I've seen in the social medias. And then YouTube. Been watching some of my camping, off-roading, overlanding videos, and I don't know why, but I've been into like woodworking videos lately. I think that's because we're looking for a house and I want to start doing projects. But what I've really gotten into on YouTube for the last couple of weeks are the Olympic replays, especially like the speed skating ones. What's his name? Jordan Stoltz, I think is his name on the big track. Dude is crazy fast. Although he did get beat in the 1500, but yeah, I think he set like 2 Olympic records. He got 2 gold medals and a silver, so kudos to him. And then if you ever watch short track skating, that is chaotic, like in the most interesting way possible. It looks crazy cool. I'll admit I would probably be too scared to get out there because I'd feel like I would just wreck and get somebody's blade cutting across my throat. Nobody wants that. But yeah, we're gonna stick on YouTube for a sec. Alex, what's been keeping your attention on YouTube lately?
I began to stand-up comedy since I've been watching
Right on.
them on Netflix. I kind of want to go to YouTube to find the lesser known ones, the ones that can't get the Netflix deal or whatever.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite comedians is Adam Ray. So whatever he puts on YouTube, as long as he puts a special up, I'll watch it. He is a bit of our generation. He's I think a year younger than me. So he I think I've mentioned this before on previous episodes. That's not him. That's some weird twink.
Not him.
So he knows the references to his jokes that you and I can appreciate because we're just from that era of the country, the 90s. Other than that, like, I did not make any progress in any other TV shows that I'm supposed to watch. I want to watch Dead City season 2, but
okay.
I watched the super fan episodes of The Office on Peacock because I'm a big Office fan.
Okay.
But movie wise,
TV
nothing.
wise, I'm way behind, man. Like we've fallen behind on Fallout and the Night of the Sun, A Night of the Sun of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yep, that's so cute. I do. I don't have HBO Max, but they did release a trailer for the next season of God, what's the new? The one that everyone watches now. House of the Dragon.
Oh, House of the Dragon. That's
yeah. So the trailer's out. So no. The third season is coming up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I'll probably reactivate my HBO Max subscription around the time that it's going to be released.
Yeah. So that means you haven't watched The Night of the Seven Kingdoms at all yet.
Nope.
Oh, you gotta check it out. I think it's just starting to get interesting. Speaking of TV shows and TV, Alex mentioned it before we started recording. R.I.P. to Kevin McAllister's mom. The mom that from Home Alone. She unfortunately passed away recently, and just want to say rest in peace. And also, sorry, my throat's getting a little dry. Rest in peace, Eric Dane. If he just passed away today, in fact, or maybe yesterday. If you don't know him, he was, I think his big role what he's probably most known for was being Dr. McSteamy on Grey's Anatomy. I think it was Dr. Sloan was his name. But he's been in a bunch of other shit too. He's a really good actor. Came down with ALS, and after he was diagnosed, he kind of spent the rest of his time, you know, getting that out there and getting more support for ALS research. But he unfortunately passed away today, so rest in peace, Eric Dane. Yeah, that's it. Well, that's all I got really for TV shows. Movies, I literally haven't watched a single movie in the last 2 weeks. Between traveling and working and then working on the house, just have not had any time for any movies whatsoever. I got some sports stuff, but before I do that, what movies have you gotten into?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Still want to watch. I think number one on my list is the Knives Out third movie.
Oh yeah, dude, you definitely gotta watch that. That's.
But then Begonia. I feel like my attention span is just not what I need it to be to watch a movie right now, or a TV show, because I want to watch The Walking Dead or Dead City season 2. I can't fucking find that type of that effort. But yeah. So getting the movies.
What did you watch him on? The one that Jordan Peele.
I think that was Peacock.
Was that called him, or was that? I thought it was
him.
Called
Yeah, him. Him.
It is called him. Okay.
Yeah, the quarterback.
Yeah.
I think that was Peacock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't want Peacock.
It's not worth watching unless you actually have that subscription already.
Yeah.
But it's really.
Get it for that.
I want to watch Knives Out and Begonia, and then maybe Black Phone. I feel like Black Phone is kind of too far down the list.
Sure there's something Ashley wants to watch. If I watch a movie tonight, it'll probably be whatever she picks because I don't have anything.
Did you guys watch that?
Watching sports.
Did you guys watch that like Frankenstein movie or the Mrs. Frankenstein?
Dude, I think it's just called It's
Wife of Frankenstein.
You should watch it. That's a good movie.
Okay.
It's good.
I heard about it.
Really good. Yeah.
All right. That's on the list. That's above Black Phone 2.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I wasn't necessarily like interested in it, but Ashley wanted to watch it. It was good. It was really good.
Okay, it's on the list now. I heard that much.
Really interesting. Yeah, the last 2 weeks, if I watched anything, it was just sports. I had to listen to the Super Bowl while I was driving because I got on the way out to Ohio. I got caught behind an accident for about a little over 2 hours, like 2.5 hours, which made my 9-ish hour drive with stops turn into like 12, almost 13 hours to get to Ohio. Yeah, that was brutal.
That was brutal. It was the Super Bowl too.
Yeah. I basically was listening to it in the car. I mean, luckily during that 2.5 hour stop, like literally I was stopped. I had the car parked and the engine off, and I did get to watch some of the Olympics, so that was cool. But yeah, so since I've gotten back though, I watched Super Bowl basically on my phone. By the way, congratulations, Sam Darnold, who's been absolutely like cast away by multiple teams, including the team that he won 14 games for, took them to the playoffs, and then they cast him aside for a rookie quarterback that still hasn't been able to play a whole season. So congratulations, Sam Darnold. Viking fans, like, I don't know what you could be thinking. I'm sure some of you are like, what have we done? We're fucking idiots for getting rid of the quarterback that won us 14 games. But Sam Darnold, congratulations, brother. Like, the castaway quarterback wins the Super Bowl. I love it. I love the story.
Congratulations to Jackson Smith. and Jigba from
Yeah,
the
buddy.
Ohio State
He made
University.
some fucking catches, didn't he? And he made some good catches. And then, as of this week, baseball's back, baby. Baseball is back, and the Cubs played their first preseason game today against the White Sox. They lost, but nobody really cares. They're trying to get people. They're trying to get people looks, right? But yeah, we got the big offseason signing for the Cubs was Alex Bregman, which I think there's some questions around what they're going to do with Matt Shaw, who's a great third baseman. But it sounds like he's been playing. He's been spending spring training in the outfield. So I hope they find a place for him because he's a really talented kid. Young, he could be, part of like the centerpiece for the more long-term success of the Cubs. But yeah, Bregman made his debut. You know what else they debuted this year? They are debuting this year. ABS, the I don't remember what ABS stands for, automated ball strike or something like that. Basically, this year, teams can challenge pitches because the umpiring has been so fucking bad, especially Angel Hernandez, who needs to just leave.
Is that an umpire or is that a pitcher?
Angel Hernandez is an umpire.
Okay.
He's fucking terrible. He used to be one of the best in the game, but he wants to stick around, and he's not good anymore. So, but they are implementing the ABS, which gives teams the ability. It gives teams, whether you're on defense or offense, because the batter can do it too. You can challenge balls and strikes and get especially if you strike out on a terrible pitch, challenge it. If it shows as a ball, then you're still up to bat, or you take your walk or whatever. I think I hate the idea of it, but if you've watched enough baseball the last few years, you've seen just an absolute decline in the quality of umpires calling balls and strikes. So it's become an unfortunate necessity because it's so bad. Some of the balls and strikes they're calling are just so absolutely fucking terrible that they need something like this moving forward. So, but yeah, I'm happy to have baseball back. Happy to start softball here, I think, in the next month. So hopefully we'll be bringing up some footage of that. Have you been watching the Bears Chat Now sports podcast?
Yeah, some of that I feel like is going to be a little more clickbaity, and they're just trying to grab attention or put attention to a story that's not as significant as it should be. I have been watching the Max Crosby
Yep,
stuff.
That's what I was going toward.
And I don't know.
I think Max Crosby. I don't know if he's necessarily zeroed in on wanting to go to the Bears, but I think he wants to be done in the Raiders.
Yeah, I feel like he wants out of Las Vegas.
What
from what I hear, I actually have a neighbor who's a Raiders fan. So from what he told me, he said that Max probably was pissed off because he really was not as hurt as they projected him out to be. They wanted to tank so they could obviously get
a
draft pick. So, and he was kind of the center of that. So I think there's some footage of him playing basketball when he was supposed to be injured. So he's like, this doesn't make sense at all. But as far as I'm still kind of unsure of where he actually lands on this whole how much is he worth? Yeah, you could put together some type of YouTube video or some type of TikTok video to make you look like you're not as hurt as you can. But as a fan from the Bears, I hear ACL injury. And is that worth giving up at least one first round pick plus DJ Moore, or multiple first round picks plus DJ Moore.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where I said to.
You and I
You
are
know
the
it's
same thought
bullshit. What's not?
process. I think it'd be awesome to end up with Max Crosby on the edge, but DJ Moore has shown that he loves being on the Bears, and he's made some big catches. He made some big catches last year. Still very productive. Yeah, he got hurt a few times, but when he wasn't hurt, he was producing. And I absolutely love his attitude with the Packers rivalry. I mean, when you're on national TV saying "fuck the Packers," yo, let's go. I don't know that a first rounder plus DJ Moore, possibly plus I think they were saying as high as a day 2 draft pick, which is basically a second rounder.
Yep.
I don't know that that's worth it.
I don't think so. If it was,
I don't know that.
If it was a first rounder, given we had the number 25 pick, so it's really back in the first round. If it was a first rounder plus DJ Moore with a Max Crosby who had a torn ACL, I'd be okay with that. Anything more than that, anything more than DJ Moore in this year's first rounder, I can't support that.
I think I've just got love for DJ Moore. I don't want to see him go.
I don't want to see him go, but I understand that
they're work something out. But I get it,
There's a business aspect of it, which I do not like, and that's just the reality of it.
Yeah, you're right. The business aspect is what's gonna come around, and it just sucks as a fan who likes the, I really love how he has just embraced being a Chicago Bear and embraced flat out fucking hating Green Bay, and just wanting to win and lay everything on the line to beat Green Bay and to, hopefully win a Super Bowl. I'd like to see us get it done with DJ Moore, but you're right. There is a business decision to be made. We still have Rome. We still have
Luther Burden Jr.
Jr.
Not Jordan started third.
Whatever his name is, yeah, the kid from
Rome didn't do shit this year, but
Olamide, whatever. Olamide is the key.
The kid. I'm not sure. I don't know how long we have that guy for. He's one of those more veteran wide receivers that he's on a team for a year or he's on a team for 5 years.
I feel like if they could, I know he's not DJ Moore, but if they could deal him for Crosby, I'd be okay with that, because we have other good receivers in Rome, Burden. What's the other dude's name? Thompson or something?
He's not significant.
No, but he was coming up at the end of the season. He was making some plays. I think he's up and coming, and I bet he's cheap. And then obviously, Colson.
Yeah, Colson Loveland. We
Even
might lose.
Can catch a little bit.
Cole can make it always catch, but it's more of he's also getting expensive, which sucks because he's a Chicago kid.
Yeah, if I'm him, I'm trying to restructure so that I can stay.
It's a lot of money.
The Bears on the upswing, so. But, yeah, I don't know. I'd love to have Max Crosby, and it'd be, I get it. It probably makes sense to maybe move DJ Moore in a first round pick, but I will miss DJ Moore. I just love his attitude and his like I said, how he's embraced being a Chicago Bear. So I don't know. I'm kind of hoping they work something out where DJ Moore gets to stay, but it is what it is. Anyway. All right. The Olympics closing up this weekend. What are you watching? I know you've been peeking at some of it too. What have been your favorite events to watch?
I never really focus on any event. It's more like whatever's. I throw one of my TVs on on whatever's on Peacock right now. I think it's USA hockey versus some other country.
Okay.
Um, but also when I go to the gym, they have it on, so it's just whatever, and it's usually curling. That's the thing.
Did
It's just
you?
usually on.
Speaking of curling, did you see the Canadian men's team versus I think it was Sweden?
No, I only watch girls with Swiffers.
Uh, they started like talking shit right on the ice. I was like, wait a minute, are we talking about like curling, which is a game like a sport that originated in a bar with ice? I don't
Hey,
know if that's
those.
correct, but I mean it's a beer drinking game, you know. Like they're I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm like, holy shit. So I almost like I started to and I never quite got around to it. I wanted to look up like replays of what they were talking about. But I guess I don't know if it wasn't Switzerland. It had to have been Sweden. Um, they were saying that one of the guys on the Canadian team, he was letting go of the rock like past this whatever line that they're supposed to let go before. And it's just something that usually doesn't. Supposedly, it's something that a lot of people do, and it just never gets enforced. But they're saying he lets go early. I don't know.
I
It's
just
just
realized that there yesterday. I just realized there's more than one curling event. Like there's multiple versions of curling in the Olympics.
well, there's men's, there's women's, there's
Oh yeah, no, like outside of that,
mixed doubles.
I don't know. I just heard there were multiple, and I said, "What?"
I mean, that's what I'm saying right now. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, the Olympics are gonna be. I think the closing ceremony is on Sunday. I'll be honest. I don't know if I'll watch the closing ceremony. I just like watching the sports.
I might put on the replay on one TV and not really watch it.
Right, right. But the Olympics will be over. Football's over. Baseball's in. Um, hockey's about to start up. Hockey's on a pause right now because of the Olympics. The NBA just had their All-Star weekend. I watched none of it.
I watched the re-airing of the dunk contest.
I didn't even watch that. I didn't get.
It was not
not
anything
good.
worth watching. Yeah.
I
mean, if
did
you're
finally
bored,
better instead of like jumping over like the hood of a car and shit like that. That
well,
shit was stupid.
the guy that won the past three, Mac McClung, didn't compete.
I wonder if it's because he's not actually in the NBA anymore.
No, I think he actually got an NBA team, like a real. He's like on the roster,
Oh,
but I don't know how long that lasted. But he could still. I think he could. They would find a way to let him compete if he wanted to. So I don't know what happened.
yeah, because he's so goddamn entertaining. He's so good.
Yeah, I wanted to see a fucking 4-peat
That would be cool.
or 3-peat. I
Although,
don't remember how.
I don't know if I'm him. Like at some point, like I want to be taken seriously as a basketball player, right? And,
Yeah, we also got to know that you're not that
yeah,
great.
that's true too.
But you
Not
do
gonna
have
get $100.
you do have some skill that is going to propel you into your peak.
Yeah.
And
And
I
I
think
mean, to
he messed up.
the dunk contest, I think you get like $1 million for winning the dunk contest, plus the endorsement deals that come with that. So yeah, I'm with you. That's what you got, man. Work it out. But anyway, I digress. We're about worked out here, so I think I don't know. You got anything else for?
Nope.
All right. Yeah,
I wish I
think it's
did,
about
but
time.
drugs hit me.
Yeah, well, it's all right. We'll clean that up. Yeah, so I think we're gonna get into our closing thoughts. Before we do, just want to make sure to remind you to leave us a comment. Let us know what your ideas are. What do you think of the show? What do you think we can add, subtract? If you have any ideas for what we should try for our, Mom's Kare Kare or any adventures you want us to go on, let us know and we'll see if we can pull it off. Also, don't forget to like the episode, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you prefer to contribute anything more anonymously, you can always shoot us an email at gagepodcast@gmail.com. All right. Getting into closing thoughts. Lead us off.
Hey, kids. Learn how to control your substances. So I'm looking over at like another screen where I had a bunch of pictures ready to show you guys, and they're not going to be shown because I took a little bit of THC. It's like this little bit of THC is like normal people are like it's like drinking water. Man, just say no.
Just say no, like Nancy Reagan said. Disclaimer: everything Alex has been using is legal. He's not operating any heavy machinery. He's
Nope.
just at home, and it is legal. But I will echo the sentiment: don't do drugs. Herbs are okay.
Unless it feels good.
Natural remedies, okay, within reason. None of that hard stuff. It's not good for you. It's not worth it. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. All right, guys. I think we're calling it there before we.
We're under
Get out
2
of here
hours.
again.
Let's go.
We are gonna queue up some music and rock on out of here, and we're gonna call that an episode. This has been another one. This has been. Why is my music not playing? Whatever. We're out of
Roll it.
here. This is the Gage Podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Adios, everybody. Without the music and everything. See you guys.